Well, welcome along to this Glasgow Rangers Nation Match Day Live, guys. It's Match Day Live. It is 20th of December. We are fast approaching Christmas, and can Rangers unwrap another Christmas present for us tonight? Can we get another shining, sparkling present with 3 points and further close the gap at the top of the table to just 2 points behind our rivals from across this beautiful blue city of ours? Philippe Clement has named his team. If you didn't catch the pod earlier, the breaking news podcast, guys, this is the team that Philippe Clement has named for the game tonight. A number of changes. As he said in his interview before the game, his pre-game interview, just been watching that, he's talked very much about the fact that this is about rotation. This is about not killing off his players, about giving everyone an opportunity to play and resting certain players. So this is the team for tonight. We'll run through a few of those changes in a moment. Jack Butland in goal, obviously Super Jack Butland in goal. Back four, James Tavernier, Connor Goldson, John Souttar, Rid van Yilmaz changes there. Souttar in for Balogun, who I think, again, he's 36 years old. He cannot play as many games as he used to. And Rid van in place of Borna Barisic. Your holders in front of the back four are Lundstrom and Dowell. As Philippe Clement said that in his pre-match interview, he talked about the fact that he wanted Dowell in there to do a very similar job to Tom Lawrence. He said that obviously that is not his natural position. He's been dropped a bit deeper than his natural position, but there is a lot of competition for places in his natural position, I think referencing attacking midfield and out wide. So Dowell will drop in alongside Lundstrom, provide more of that forward thrust from the back, very much as Tom Lawrence, I think, was designed to do when Philippe Clement made that change against St Mirren. Then the three behind the striker are on the right, young Ross McCausland. Again, a little bit surprised that Ross McCausland's in the team tonight. I did think that Ross might be rested for tonight, and it'd be either Scott Wright or Ravi Matondo, especially, given what Philippe has said so far about, certain players being rested, certain players, having their minutes protected, one of them being young Ross. Abdallah Seaman, no surprise to see Abdallah in the team for tonight. Absolute superstar, 14 goals this season. He is one of our go-to guys, and I thought he was great in the final on Sunday. Yes, Sam Lammers does start. And as I said in the podcast earlier, I'd love to know what it is. What is it about Sam Lammers that he sees that we do not see? What is it we don't get? What is it we don't, we don't see that he sees with Sam Lammers? Because I'll tell you something, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know it. I don't know what it is. I'd like to think that I know a little bit about football. Like, I'm nowhere in the same in the same quality as Philippe Clement, nowhere near. But look, I know a little bit about football. I do, and I struggle. I really struggle. I do struggle to see why Sam Lammers is in the team. I really, really do not understand that at all. And Kemar Roof starts up front for Rangers tonight, in place of Cyril Dessers, I think, giving him a little bit of a rest tonight. Welcome to JMac, who is become a YouTube member, a member of the channel. Remember, just 99p to become a member of the channel. And also well done to Nicholas Moore, who has been a member now for 6 months. Fantastic, Nicholas. Thank you so much. I've been with us, I think, since we launched the membership scheme. So welcome, Nicholas. I'm to get your thoughts, get your comments, get your questions in tonight on the game as the game unfolds. Tonight, get in what you think. Tell us how the game is going. I know there's a few concerns, isn't there, as regards the team tonight. There's a few worries over Sam Lammers starting. I think which is always going to be the way, isn't it? I think, given the fact that Sam has been so awfully poor this season, Sam has been someone who you do watch and you do wonder what he brings to this team. You really do. He's not a good player. He really is not a very good footballer at all. And like I said to you, I don't understand what it is. I would love one of the guys who go to the pressers, the Joshua Barrys of this world, the Stevie Cliffords, to actually ask the manager, what is it, guys? What is it we are missing? You see that everyone else doesn't see about this man. What is it that he brings to this team? I would love to know what it is, guys, because I'm struggling. I am struggling. I'll be 100% honest with you. I'm struggling to see what Sam Lammers brings. I 100% don't understand it at all. So, let me know, guys, in the live chat. I've got a few people coming on into the live chat now. DC, welcome, DC, to the chat tonight. Evening, guys. Evening, DC. How you doing, buddy? I'm good, thank you. Just very tired, been at work. So I started work at 5:30 in this morning. Evening all says Kevin. Evening, Kevin. How are you doing? Nicholas Moore says, can't believe Lammers is starting. Me neither. Nicholas, really hope that experiment has kind of died. Owen, anything I can think of is a better chance of selling him if he's got a first team player. Lol. David, I suppose that is one thing, isn't it? You know, looking at him as perhaps being in the shop window tonight. Same perhaps for Kieran Dowell as well. Big night for the 16-year-old playing great stuff, says Kevin Robb. Yeah, so I think it is a thing, isn't it? It is you think about Franchak, the Sir Johnstone player. As the teams now emerge out onto our hallowed turf of Ibrox. James Tavernier there, leading the team out. James, obviously, who was the man who won us that final on Sunday with that fantastic goal from the Borna Barisic cross. Almost echoes, I don't know about you, but watching Borna's cross on Sunday, it was almost elements and echoes of 55 Borna, wasn't it? Going past his man, getting to the byline, whipping that cross in. And as Curry said last night, he said he thought he heard someone yell, "Mine!" e.g. Tavs. And Tav gets it and smashes it. C-Max says, evening to everyone. Good evening, C-Max. Evening, I'm good, thank you. How are you doing, buddy? Hope you're good tonight as we get ready to face St Johnstone tonight. Nicholas Moore says, we need a good result tonight to keep the pressure on the other mob. Nicholas, you are spot on. Tonight is the night for that. St Johnstone line up with a 3-5-2 tonight. We do know, obviously, they will drop back into two solid banks of 5 when they defend. That is very much a Craig Levein thing to do. I can only believe Lammers shows something in training, but his mentality changes in matches. Possibly, if the boss can help him get past this, we'll find out Lammers is a baller. Lol. J-Mac, you've got to hope it, haven't you? You've certainly got to hope it. David Hutchison says 5-0 to the famous. David, that would be fantastic tonight if it was, wouldn't it? 5-0. Certainly would hope that is the case. I'm interested to see what Dowell does tonight, how Dowell plays tonight, given the fact that he hasn't had a lot of minutes on the field. Big interest in that one. Big interest in that one tonight. It will be Kieran Dowell to kick this game off for Rangers tonight, guys. Pitch is looking in fantastic condition. The Union Bears with the flags flying. I do hope Santa comes on at half-time for a big cheer anyway. That's what I hope. Anyway, we're off and we're underway, guys. A big roar as we get this game back underway. James Lindsay, good evening. How are you doing, buddy? Bobby says, wonder how many times we'll be trolling this. What do you mean, Bobby? I don't understand what you mean there, unless you're a Celtic fan. Anyway, back there, it is forward now. Ridvan Yilmaz on the left-hand side, checks back, plays the ball back inside to John Suter, who goes square to Connor Goldson. Connor Goldson now out to, who's that? That's Roof. The long ball forward, and it's straight through to the keeper. Well, that was Dowell. Sorry, my apologies. The boss likes his subs. He's clearly planning on switching things up on the 60th minute. Easier if things aren't going his way. I believe Lammers is there to try and tire them out and will be switched, hopefully, for Todd Cantwell. Like I said before the game, I don't understand the resting of Cantwell. I do feel that Cantwell, given the fact he didn't play Thursday night, would have been perhaps better starting this game. Long ball for by St Johnstone, easily headed away. And is that Lunny down? Referee stopped it. As down goes John Suter. Clash of heads as he went up there to defend that long ball forward from St Johnstone, just heading the back of the St Johnstone player's head. St Johnstone player, interesting enough, didn't feel it. Obviously got nothing in there to damage, and John Suter is down. Obviously, John is a very intelligent man, has got a brain to protect, and on comes the Rangers physio after only a minute. Guys, there's time been added on already. A few empty seats at Ibrox tonight. I guess, it's a time where people have got a lot of other things on them for their money to go to be spent on. A lot of money is going out. Obviously, it's a tough time in terms of the cost of living crisis. People have not got as much disposable income. So I suppose understandable that this close to Christmas that perhaps the attendance isn't at the full as it could be. I think Suter's busted his nose. So we've got some good one here. James Lindsay says, I will take a 1-0. I'm not greedy, James. I think we'd definitely take that. James Older says 6-0 Rangers. Happy birthday, 32. Happy birthday, but it's number 32, says James Older. Okay, the Union Bears singing away, guys. It's still obviously with Johnstone, who's still on the deck. I think he's busted his nose up or something. I think there's definitely some blood there. Rangers physio is working to try and stem the flow, I think. Hopefully this is not going to be something serious. Hopefully he doesn't have to go off. We really don't have to be making a change this early. Philippe Clement looking concerned on the sideline. Big Phil revealing this week that one of his least favourite traditions at Rangers is having to wear the matchday suit. Apparently he's not a big fan of wearing suits. It's interesting there that Big Phil doesn't like that matchday tradition that managers wear a suit. I think he's very much a guy who likes the open collar shirt, isn't it? That's very much a European thing, isn't it? Definitely. We've got Seymour and Ridvan playing with the ball with each other. And now Tavernier's getting involved. A little kickabout going on. A little bit of playground football going on. And Leon Balogun is already out warming up. James Lindsay hates suits as well. As do I, James. As do I, buddy. I hate wearing a shirt and tie. That's why in my job I don't wear one. Thank God. James said, is it your birthday, James? It is. Happy birthday, buddy. John Suter's back on his feet. He's got cotton wool buds shoved up his nose. Looking very attractive there. Old John Suter as he goes off to have to come back on, obviously, because he got treated. It's going to be a drop ball. And it's just dropped by the referee to Connor Goldson. And Connor Goldson will get things back underway. Sending a long ball forward to the left-hand side. Seymour on his chest, though. Can't control. It forces St Johnstone, who clear it up the field, but only inside. Lammers battling, but can't get there. Loses it, and a foul by Lammers on his man. And it is a free kick to St Johnstone. And St Johnstone player is down, and he is staying down. See, the time wasting has begun already. If he does the treble, he can wear a thong for all I care, says Kevin. Rob, what are you thinking, Kevin? You thinking one of those Borat-style mankinis? Love it, buddy. Prime time says looking forward to seeing Dow. Me too. Prime time. I'm hoping that Dow can see some proper Dow. I mean, let's face it, Norwich fans actually rated Dowell higher than they rated Cantwell, and we're more sorry to see Dowell leave than they were to see Cantwell leave. So interesting indeed from Norwich fans. Also, Grand Norwich are not doing the best this season. Rangers 5-0, says James Alder. I certainly hope so. James Lindsay says 3 points, no injuries, and I will be happy. James, I 100% agree with you. No more injuries at all. It is a free kick to St Johnstone, sent forward and long and straight out of play from the goalkeeper. That was fairly useless. Very schoolboy-esque there from the St Johnstone goalkeeper. And it's back with Suter, who goes square across the edge of the 18-yard box, and Connor Goldson will bring the ball away. Plays it forward to James Tavernier up to halfway. Tavernier sends it down the right-hand side for McCausland, who's on the run. Two men coming to close him down, but McCausland still going into the box. Cut out by St Johnstone. Now forced to Tav. Tav crossing the box. Header. Oh, Ruth just underneath it. Couldn't quite get there. First opportunity created by Rangers. Just couldn't get a... Couldn't get there. Lovely little ball in. I can't help but feel that Ruth couldn't get there and slightly took it away from Seymour, who was perhaps in a better position at the back post to stick it away. I agree, Joe. Very unlucky. St Johnstone playing it out from the back now, sending it long and forward. Taken down and flicked out to the right-hand side with St Johnstone getting possession. Bit of harassing there from Lammers, of all players. Knocked forward by Dowell into space. Nobody there. St Johnstone will clear it up the pitch again. Header by Ridvan. Ridvan, the towering, huge Ridvan Yilmaz with that header. Guys, I don't know if you've all seen the social media memes of that. You know, all stemming from that leapfrog that Leon Balogun did on Ridvan in the cup final. But there are so many doing the rounds on old poor Ridvan, taking the piss out of his height. A little bit unfair, in my opinion, on poor little Ridvan. You know, definitely poor little Ridvan there, getting the piss taken out of him a bit badly, I think, for some of those things. Anyway, guys, we are still at 0-0 here. We have got 7 minutes on the clock, but it has obviously been, I think, very disrupted by injury with that ball. Forward now, Ridvan on his bike, but can he get there? He can't, and it's gone all the way out. An ambitious lofted ball forward for Ridvan to chase. Couldn't get there. and it runs out for a St Johnstone goal kick. Connor Goldson with that little ball over the top. Just a little bit too much on it on probably what is a very slick surface tonight in Glasgow. What's the weather like in Glasgow tonight, guys? It's wet and cold here. It's been not too cold here today, but it has been wet on and off all day. So Johnstone with the goal kick sends it long to the left-hand side. Up rises Ridvan with a header. Go, Ridvan. UBO7 Clip says, glad another Englishman like me supports the famous. We are the people watching from the southeast of England. Where are you in the southeast of England, buddy? Let me know. I'm in the Midlands of England. Kevin Robb, you know what? I absolutely love that Scottish word, dreek. Absolutely brilliant word. Absolutely love it, dreek. It is a fantastic word. I found myself using certain Scottish words more and more often these days. Pish, I use pish a lot. And I keep always saying he needs gone. He needs sorting. He needs his head sorting. Needs it done now. You know, James says 4-0. I hope so, James. James Tavernier with the goal. Hopefully, are we going to hear those three magic words tonight? The magic words that cause the Timplosions. Penalty to Rangers. Wouldn't you love to hear those three words tonight? Long ball forward now towards Roof. Goes straight through to the St Johnstone goalkeeper. 90 people watching. Welcome on board. If you've not yet subscribed to the channel, why not, guys? It's a Daily Rangers channel. It's free. No Patreon, no paywall here. You've got all your Daily Rangers videos. You have at least one daily video on news video. You get breaking news videos. You get feature videos. You get live podcasts. You get live streams. You get guests. And it all costs you absolutely nothing. All you've got to do is subscribe. If you do want to help support the channel, well, you can do that 1,000,001 ways. Obviously, become a member, 99p a month to support the channel, or hit the super chat, hit the super sticker, and give a donation to the channel. Ian says, must not lose tonight, and plenty of goals is needed also. So Ian wants to see a performance. Ian, I think a victory is the first thing we need to see. Let's get that done tonight. Dowell now to the left-hand side to Ridvan. Ridvan comes inside to Seema. Seema back to Ridvan. Nice little interchange. Ridvan couldn't get past his man, but fights, wins the ball back. Plays it back inside, finds Lunny. Lunny goes across the field, finds Connor Goldson now. Connor Goldson in the St Johnstone half, plays it out wide right to young Ross McCausland. Ross McCausland lines his man up, goes at him. Second man goes across to close young Ross down, and it is a corner to Rangers, played off Robinson by young Ross. But young Ross, interesting to see. St Johnstone, the moment Ross gets the ball, they double up on him straight away. He is, if he can. Unfortunately not, Ian. Unfortunately not. He is carrying a serious threat. Whenever he gets the ball, he is a major threat. James Tavernier will take this corner from the right, an out-swinging corner. Rangers players gathered on the diagonal. In comes the corner, looping, headed away by St Johnstone. McCausland chasing back with the St Johnstone player to try and get the ball as it breaks away. He's forced back towards his goal. Good closing by McCausland. It's up with St Johnstone on halfway, though, now. Ball given away. Here's Sam Lammers. Feeds it back to Connor Goldson. Connor Goldson in to John Lundstrom, who's been a quality player of recent times. Ridvan just found Seema on his heels, couldn't get the ball forward, and he goes straight into touch there. Abdallah Seema back on his heels, wasn't ready to go forward, wasn't ready to go yet, and could not get after that. 90 people watching, please smash that like and subscribe if you've not yet done so, guys, to this game tonight. Long throwing down the line. Ridvan wins yet another header. Oh, wow. Ridvan, he's an absolute aerial dominator, is old Ridvan, you know. Good hassling from Dowell. Seema, cheeky little fucker, plays. St Johnstone player falls over and Seema kicks it off him to get the cut. What? Seema kick? Oh, ref, come on. Ian, I think the reason he's not playing is because he would find it hard to leave John Lundstrom out, given how well Lunny's been doing. And also the fact that I don't think he likes to play with two holders at home. I think he likes to have that Lawrence-style player who can get forward, who can attack a little bit more. Nicholas wants to see a sub already. Time to sub Lammers. He's been on long enough. He's been advertised enough, hasn't he, Nicholas? We've all seen his name. We've all seen him run around. So let's get him off now. Get Todd warming up. Anyway, St Johnstone coming forward now, down the left-hand side. Ross McCausland goes across to close down. Doesn't, though. Ball into the box. Flicked on. Away by Lundstrom. Only as far as the St Johnstone player. Good closing down by Abdallah Seema. Abdallah Seema still hassling his man. He didn't get, good play by Abdallah. But they managed to turn the ball forward. St Johnstone having a go, giving it a bit of battle, bit of bottle here tonight. Aerial dominator sounds like an old motorcycle, says Kevin Robb. It does, doesn't it? You can imagine Luke Combs making a song about an aerial dominator, can't you? Those of you who know country music, who know Luke Combs, and if anyone knows Luke Combs, absolutely. Guys, if you love country music, it's not as bad as you think it is. Luke Combs, give him a listen. He's outstanding. Absolutely love Luke Combs. Anyway, here come Rangers now with the ball. It is back with Suter. It goes square to Goldson. Goldson turns, comes forward, plays it out to his buddy James Tavernier. Tavernier stops, plays it straight back to Goldson. Goldson across the pitch finds Lunny. Lunny left-footed out wide left to Seamer. Seamer turns, gets his head up, not a lot of movements, has to go back in turn. Forward now to Ridvan on the left-hand side. Ridvan, oh my God, Ridvan. What the hell was that? Ridvan trying to get a Borna Barisic style early cross into the box. Kicks it straight into touch. Not good at all. I'm trying to think of a Luke Combs song, Kevin, that would fit into. Yeah. He sang a song like My Brother Rode an Indian Scout. He could have My Brother Rode an Aerial Dominator. Doesn't really work. And I can't be Luke Combs. Anyway, infield now. St Johnstone forward. A little bit of space there, worrying. There we go.
Change of pace from McCausland, but the sliding challenge was on the money to stop him at source. Back track was Kuchiraki. Phillips. You can see there's a bit of confidence about St Johnstone, but they don't want the game played at Rangers tempo. They want it played to suit their own game plan. Yeah, definitely.
All right, forward now by St Johnstone again.
Jack Buffham's had a touch yet.
No. See, just look at the options when somebody's the ball there. I mean, it's short enough to get the ball.
I don't know, mate. I honestly don't know, Joe. I wasn't looking particularly. Anyway, Roof now. Roof for the shot. Blocked by St Johnstone. Celtic fan says, I'm a Celtic fan. Rangers going to win in the league. Rogers out. It's already started. Acoustic Gymnastics says, come on the mighty Jers. Get it in the Onion Bargy.
With the clearance. Lundstrom goes with the early press. It's up to Kuchiraki.
Ball forward there. Nick says, come on, the famous. It's run out for a Rangers throw. Ridvan now with the multi-ball gets a chance to get this game back and underway. Craig Levine looking like some homeless dude in a. He looks like some sort of homeless dude. You know, he really does. His big. Well, I don't want to talk with my beard today. Goldson now out to Tav on the right hand side. Tav looks up. Not much space. Finds back to Goldson again. There's not a lot of movement. That's the problem. They're not getting the ball forward because there's not a lot of space to go into. Lunny plays a long raking ball forward and it goes straight through and out for a St Johnstone goal kick. I think the problem has definitely been Kemar Roof is going off. I think he's injured again. Swap Lammers for one of the ball boys. So Dessa's on, Lammers off. Dessa's on, sorry. Roof off. Roof, I think, is injured. Oh, I don't think Roof is injured. Roof has gone down the tunnel. He's thrown his shirt and gone down the tunnel. And I don't know whether it's an injury or what it is, but he's thrown his shirt and gone down the tunnel. Dessers is on. Now, what Cyril Dessers came on, Kemar Roof went straight down the tunnel, didn't acknowledge the manager, took his shirt off, threw his shirt on the floor, and just disappeared straight down the tunnel. I don't know if he's injured. I don't know what the situation is, but he is gone straight off. Interesting. Thank you very much. I haven't got the money for high production, buddy. That's what it is. Interesting. Interesting. Someone there. What's that all about? Good question, Joe. And Ian says, that's it for Roof. Show him the door. Interesting. Lammers closed out and St Johnstone get it away again. D. Anderson says, classic Roof. I don't know what it is, though. Teddy Beard says it never stops. Unbelievable. Like I said, I don't know if it's an injury or what it was, guys. Ridvan swings it into the box, headed away by St Johnstone. Tav goes to get it, pushes it back in turn there. What the hell was that ball? And there's Lammers. It was awful. Fortunately, Ross McCausland keeps it in. John Lundstrom with the ball now. Feeds it to Suter. Suter coming forward into Lammers. Lammers fed in to his man away there again. And here comes Lundstrom with a shot blocked. It goes out to McCausland. McCausland brings it under control. Holds the ball up now on the right-hand side. Goes back to his captain, James Tavernier, who comes infield now. Tav on the run. Dummy by Seamer. Ridvan can't take it in his stride. Loses possession and St Johnstone will clear. Good challenge by Suter. Wins the ball back. Goldson now. Lundstrom. Rangers, you've got to build some momentum now. Ross McCausland coming in field with the ball. Infield now to Lammers. Lammers feeds it back in turn to Lunny. Lunny now looks up, looks right. Finds his captain, James Tavernier, the go-to guy on that right-hand side. He gives it back to Lunny now. Lunny now, forced to go backwards by the St Johnstone player, does go back to halfway where he finds John Suter. Ridvan forward to Seamer now. Seamer, what will he do? Will he go at his man? No, he tries to play a clever little ball around the corner for Ridvan. St Johnstone defender is alive to it, puts it out, and is a throw into Rangers deep inside the St Johnstone territory. Dissent is not acceptable from Roof. Absolutely, says it. Absolutely, Ian. We Alfie, lol. If you mean Alfie, as in Morelos, the club have said tonight there is absolutely no truth in the rumour that Alfredo Morelos is coming back. The club have said no truth in it whatsoever. Paul Morris says, what happened? Was he throwing his toys out the pram as he was coming off? I don't know, Paul. I don't honestly know. The manager was yelling and shouting something. I don't know if he asked him, do you need to come off? Are you injured? Or what the situation was. But it seemed that Roof was moving just fine when he came off. And as he comes off the pitch, because a little flick into the box, away by St Johnstone. As he comes off, he takes off his shirt, throws it. I don't know why. Paul says his gut is that he's injured. I don't know. I don't know what the situation is. Good dummy there. It is in now to Dessa, tries to flick it through for Seamer, cut out by St Johnstone, and the St Johnstone goalkeeper has time to clear. Ian says it sounds like dissent. It'd be really certainly very interesting to get a bit of a take on what happened from those who were down there. And also a little bit of an interesting take, I think, to ask the manager what the situation was as well. Whether it was an injury or what it was. Anyway, Lundstrom back out to Ridvan. Ridvan back to Lundstrom again. Lundstrom like a metronome, isn't he? In the middle, gets it, takes it, gets it, gives it, gets it, gives it. Like a little metronomic. Connor Goldson plays it to the right side. There's James Tavernier. Cuts in field now. Back to Connor Goldson on halfway. Like I said, not a lot of movement, guys. Not a lot of movement. Sutty now comes over halfway. Feeds it to the right left-hand side where young Ridvan is there. Little ball around the corner looking for Lammers. Cut out by St Johnstone. And it is a corner ball to Rangers. Rangers trying to play some little clever balls around the corner. Work it, work it. Probably too windy for his straw legs, says Paul. And Acoustic says, come on, Rangers. Got my double gyro on this match. Mate, that's awful. Awful. Ball into the box. Away by St Johnstone. Straight back out to Ridvan. Ridvan goes past his man now. Good play by Ridvan. Dinked into the box. Who's there? Header ball drops in the box. Nobody there. St Johnstone turn it away. And the ref's got his arm in the air, I think, for a possible decision against Rangers. Good play by Yilmaz.
Green appointed in the 5th of November. Staying 8th in charge. So far, he's racked up 3 wins, 2 draws, and 2 defeats. Just taking the job.
The problem with St Johnstone is that although I'll not have a good.
There we go. So ball forward. St Johnstone had the ball. Long ball forward down the left-hand side. St Johnstone player on the run. Shoves his man in the back. It'll be a free kick to Rangers. Ian says, never break up a winning team. Interesting thoughts there, Ian. Interesting thoughts indeed. 126 people watching tonight, guys. Please smash that like for me. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit that sub. Seamer in down the left-hand side. Seamer now holds the ball up. Goes in the box. Tries to flick it through for Ridvan, but he keeps on battling Seamer. Never gives up. Seamer still got the ball. Dowell. Lundstrom. Lundstrom out to Ridvan. Ridvan cross. Blocked. Handball by the St Johnstone player. Laura, hey, how are you? Good to see you. How's your son doing, Laura? Hope he's doing well. Yeah, please smash the like, guys. 128 people watching. Come on, 128 likes. We should have at least. And also, if you've not yet subscribed to the channel, please smash that sub. Free kick to Rangers on the left-hand side of the penalty area. James Tavernier stood over it and Ridvan stood over it. Obviously, Ridvan's got to be available. Paul says, yeah, it's a horrible game to watch. Weather's pish and they'll no doubt be parking the bus. They have, Paul, and they will. Stuart says, I got political with the SSB chat. I got that lot seeing we're not all bad people. Ball into the box now. Flicked away. St Johnstone header. Cleared away and out for a Rangers corner. J-Mac says, other sites are stating Roof is injured. Maybe it was just disappointment that he was injured. I'm hoping that is all it was. Guys, it is a corner to Rangers. Clement is looking very pensive there. I was throwing actually Ridvan now back to Dowell. Dowell, little back heel by Dowell, very clever into Ridvan. Ridvan goes back in turn to John Suter, who plays it square to Connor Goldson. Always there, always available. Tav again, but back to Goldson again. Not a lot of movement because it's a solid bank of five. Rangers have got to find a solution to unlock the door, to find a magic spell to get through this defence. Ball out to the left-hand side. Young Ridvan again. Bad first touch by Ridvan. Tackle by St Johnstone. Rangers throw left-hand side. Kevin Robertson seems an absolute workhorse. He is. Paul Morris says he needs to ask Santa for a new pair of legs, meaning Kamar Roof. And Joe 90 says, didn't look injured going off, did he? He didn't actually. Like I said, I'm fascinated to find out what it was from Philippe Clement. 135 of you watching, guys. Thank you very much for coming on tonight. I know it's obviously a Wednesday night. You could be doing a million other things, but you're watching me. Thank you very much for that. Please smash the like. And if you've not yet subscribed, please sub to the channel. Seema goes at his man. Tries to get some space. Gets the cross in. Flicked away over Ross McCausland's head. Ross was never going to win that in the air, was he? Tav now. Back to Ross. Ross now. Left-footed shot. Wide of the goal. Not good thought. Good thought there. Laura said, I'm afraid I have to go. I'm a good 3 minutes behind you. Like, shared, though. Speak soon. Speak soon. Laura, are you still coming on tomorrow night? Are you still on tomorrow night? Let me know. Laura is going to hopefully come on the Q&A podcast tomorrow night, guys. It'd be good to have Laura back. Paul Robertson says, Roof was most likely pissed that he was injured again. I'm hoping that was the case, Paul. We don't want to see players showing dissent, do we? That's not good at all. Long ball forward by the St Johnstone goalkeeper. Dowell wins the header. Flicked on there by Lammers. Dessers now goes forward again, putting his man under pressure, out by St Johnstone, and it will be a Rangers throwing deep down the left-hand side of the St Johnstone half. Paul Morris says, if we get someone else up front, this may be the last game. I can understand why he's angry, but it's not a good look, says Paul. Kadan, if you keep asking that question, I'm going to ban you. Anyway, out wide right. Ball away. It's a corner. We've got Paul Morris saying, can't imagine PC will take that pitch. No, I don't think he will take that pitch, if I'm being honest with you. He doesn't sound like someone who'll mess with it. It is a corner to Rangers. James Tavernier points to his man. Guys, it is 25 minutes on the clock. Still no goals yet. Still 0-0. Still Rangers looking for this key to unlock the St Johnstone door. Tav corner into the box. Drops now. Surely. Shot. Cleared off the line. Header. Man jumps in the box. His Lammers away by St Johnstone. That a Dowell shot was blocked. I think it was off the line. I'm not sure whether it was in front of the line, on the line, or where it was, but it was close. Tav swings it into the box over everyone's head, and it is out for a goal kick. Who shot? I think it was Dowell. It might have been Suter. I don't know. Ball into the box. Drops. Oh, it's Sutty. Shot off the arse of a St Johnstone player, just inside the 6-yard box. Off Smith, off his arse, and out. Lammers couldn't get there with the header and St Johnstone clear. His hair went everywhere. Cara, it's not always me. I do have mods, mate. I do have mods. Anyway, there we go. Out wide left to Ridvan. Ridvan inside. Oh, poor pass, Ridvan. Come on. We want Borner on soon. Good tackle by Tav, out for St Johnstone throw on the right-hand side. Acoustic Gymnastics says, what's everyone thinking? 2-0 or what? That would be good. Absolutely, Stuart. Paul Morris says, 117 people watching tonight, guys. Please smash that like, and if you've not yet subscribed, sub to the channel, guys. Also, all the places you can find us on social media currently scrolling along the bottom of the screen. Remember, you can support the channel as well by becoming a member for as little as 99p. Super chat, super stickers, always welcome to help run the channel. Thank you very much. Anyway, St Johnstone have the ball at the back now. They come forward towards halfway. Still no breakthrough from Rangers yet. Ball out wide, right-hand side. Down the wing it goes. It's far too much on it, and it's out for a Rangers goal kick. Franchak, the young 16-year-old Pole, via air, was it? He was brought up in, I think. He is a Scottish Pole, I think. Good Scottish name, Franchak. McCausland now with it. I see Tavernier with the ball into the middle towards Dessers. It breaks down. Dessers shoots. Goal! Come on! Cyril Dessers, goal machine, scores again. James Tavernier with a ball into the box. And there is Cyril Dessers on the end of it. Out hassles his man. Beyond the goalkeeper. 1-0 Rangers. And Cyril Dessers is rapidly becoming a Rangers goal machine. Rapidly making me eat my words. Thank God for that. I'm glad it made it. You know what? Something I look forward to is eating my words. Paul Morris says, yes. Acoustic Gymnastics says, woohoo. Tavernier, long ball into the box. Dessers out hassles his man. First time shot past the keeper. Great finish by Dessers. Great finish. Joe 90, yeah, you are right. No deflections, nothing. Straight in. Paul Morris says, the bold Dessers, after a pish start, he's banging them in. Dear me, Owen, it's not an acceptable word, the Scottish word bahookie. Oh, it's a VAR check. It's a VAR check. There is a VAR check for an offside against Cyril Dessers. 121 people watching, guys. Smash the like, please. He's not offside. He's onside. Surely this is not going to be disallowed. Goal stands. Goal stands. Come on, Rangers. Come on. Let's kick on now. Cyril Dessers, goal machine, scores. Cyril, I'm sorry, buddy. Forward now by St Johnstone. Rangers, that's got to settle the nerves now. Come on, Rangers. Let's go for it now. Oh, here's a dribble from a St Johnstone player coming forward. St Johnstone showing a bit of fight now. Oh, my God. What an awful tackle. John Lundstrom is hurt. He's really hurt now. Matthew Smith has lunged in on John. It's only a yellow. How is that only a yellow? How? There's got to be a VAR check on this. If Cifuentes is sent off what he's done for that stamp, that alleged stamp, I'm sorry, this is not just a yellow. Lundstrom does not look good, buddy. He does not look good. VAR check, checking possible red card, serious foul play. Seeing him coming off the team bus, he looked buzzing tonight, says Paul. That makes up for the way he played on Sunday, says Paul. Hammer throwers, guilty as charged, says Joe 90. Absolutely. Rangers players taking this opportunity to get a drink on board. Kieran Dowd has been spoken to by him, by Philippe Clement. I want to see some angles on this foul. Surely he's got to go to the monitor. Surely he's going to be called to the monitor to look at this. Lunny is not. Lunny's back on his. Lunny's sat up now. Surely this has got to be a sending off. It was an appalling challenge. He's been called to the screen. The ref is going to be called over to the screen to look again at this challenge. So it could be that this yellow card is reversed in the same way that Cifuentes was reversed the other week against Dundee. Let's have a look at this. Oh, my God. How Lundstrom has not broken his ankle, I do not know. That is an awful tackle. Awful tackle. Absolutely. Joe, you're 100% spot on, buddy. He leaves the ground, both feet off the ground. He's off the ground. Lundstrom fortunately manages to get his leg off the floor. If Lundstrom's leg is planted, that's a broken leg or a broken ankle. That is a dreadful tackle. That is an absolutely dreadful tackle. Ref is coming back onto the pitch. He makes the sign, calls the player over. He gets the yellow out. He cancels the yellow. He goes to the top pocket. It's a red card, and St Johnstone are down to 10 men. Absolutely disgusting challenge. Rightly sent off. If Lundstrom's leg is planted on the ground, his leg is broken. It's their forward who's being sent off. The one decent forward that had. Teddy Beard, you are right. He was off the ground. He was out of control. Like I said, Lunny's back on his feet, thank God. But if Lunny's leg is planted, that's a broken ankle. That's a broken leg. Now we've got to come on. 10 men. We've got to go out there and smash them now. Ridvan goes down the left-hand side. Ball in field. Lammers falls over his own feet, loses the ball, and St Johnstone will break away again. He just looks like a competition winner who's allowed to wear the shirt. You know, he just doesn't look like a footballer at all. St Johnstone miscontrol out for a throw into Rangers. Tav tries to go quickly now. Yes, he is. He is still on the park. Lonnie is still on the park, S. Don't worry. 140 people watching now. Thank you very much. Played off his man. Played off Ross McCausland. And there goes now back to who's battling for the ball there. James Tavernier battling for it in the box. Back with St Johnstone as well. Tav again still battling away with the St Johnstone player. Tav trying to get the ball back. St Johnstone player madly holding on to it. Plays it off a Rangers play, and it's out for a goal kick to St Johnstone. Scott says a 10-man bus can still be dangerous. Let's get another, says Scott. Absolutely, Scott. Sometimes teams do well with 10 men. He was lucky his boot slid with the force and didn't get caught in the pitch. Absolutely, Kevin. I think he actually lifts his leg a little bit when he gets taken. So I do think there was an element of that as well in it. So thank God it didn't end in injury. St Johnstone are going to make a substitution here. 34 minutes on the clock. Someone coming off. Who's coming off now for St Johnstone?
Who's he with there?
Joined St Johnstone from Austrian football to say.
St Johnstone make a change now. A jigging formation from Craig Levine. Murray McNabb, a new name in the live chat, says, now we need to think about getting the goal difference up a bit higher. Murray, agree. Let's get some goals. Come on. If I'd done that in my school team, I'd get detention, says Stu Henderson. Absolutely. Rosie, how you doing? Good. Hope you're well. I'm good, Rosie. How are you doing? Hope we don't lose Lunny to injury here, or we are fucked, says Paul. No, he's back on the field, mate, and he's moving okay, so don't worry. He is back on the field. Rosie, great to have you. Guys, 131 watching, please smash that like. Like I said, if you're not yet subscribed, why not? Come on, it's free. Absolutely. Aldo, how you doing, buddy? Says, time to get rid of Ruth. Been saying it for weeks, stealing a wage. Like I said, I'm going to be fascinated to find out what it was with Kemar. Out wide right to James Tavernier. Back in turn to Dowell. Back to Tav. Back to Dowell again. Dowell comes across the field now. Plays a little pass to Lunny. First time pass gets it from Dowell. Two Scousers working together. Suter. Seema. Seema turns now. 35 minutes gone. There will be time added on for the injuries and for the VAR check. And for the double VAR check. Here comes little ball inside by Lammers. Gets broken down. St Johnstone clear it. Goldson has it. What else have we got here? DC said he's rode the challenge pretty well, but it's a red card all day. Stupid challenge. Ball, Dessa shoots, saved by the keeper, who then gets down and saves it again. James Tavernier, lovely ball into Cyril Dessa's first time shot, saved by the goalie. Dessa's playing with all the confidence in the world now. Lovely ball in. Tav, little ball off. Dessa's first time shot was deflected, saved by the goalkeeper. What else we got? YouTube user here says, last time I was in here, I said Celtic would drop points. Wasn't right about Lammers yet, though. Lol. Rosie says, I've been on an MMA podcast, missed the first half by the looks of it. How are we playing? One of those games, Rosie, where we're just kind of holding the ball, trying to, keep up, trying to break them down. They're part of the bus. It's a typical Scottish game when Rangers are playing, isn't it? Rosie, you've been on an MMA podcast. What, you present the podcast? You're on the podcast or just watching an MMA podcast? Let me know. Stuart says his fire stick's slow. One of those dodgy fire sticks, Stuart. 36 minutes gone on the clock. Played forward to halfway. Another awful tackle on this time on Dessers. Dessers is screaming in agony. Smith is now being called by the ref. He played the ball, to be fair to Smith, and then he takes Dessers out. Paul, you're right. We're winning. That's the main thing. But as we said, hammer throwers. That's what we come up against week in, week out, isn't it? Hammer throwers who want to kick the living daylights out of us. Dessers is back on his feet, points to his ankle, not happy. Keep it like this and we will be happy, says Paul. No doubt across the city, they are crying into their cornflakes already, or crying on their gyros. Now they're hacking up our striker, says Joe. Rangers with a quick free kick. Lunny out to Ridvan. Ridvan back to Lunny. Lunny back to Suter. Suter on halfway now. Comes back over halfway. Looking forward. Not much movement ahead of him. That's the problem. Goes to the wide right to Ross McCausland. As always, willing for the ball. Cross into the box. Right across the area. Straight through into the keeper's hands. Dessers and Lammers back on their heels. Couldn't do it. DS says the last game against them, Gordon deliberately done at Danilo. Absolutely. Rosie says that Freiburg, Bayern Munich, Stuttgart, Bayer Leverkusen, Feyenoord all winning tonight, apparently. Rosie is our go-to girl, for the scores. St Johnstone 11 are over 5'10". It looks like it, doesn't it? Rosie says Livingston beating Aberdeen. Look, what we love to see, isn't it? What we love to see. Ball into the box. Dessers lays back. Lammers shot saved by the goalkeeper. Great combination from Dessers and Lammers. Beautiful ball in by McCaws and laid back by Dessers. Shot by Lammers. Saved by the keeper. Lovely football from Rangers. McCausland, Dessers, Lammers shot. Beautiful first time stuff. Ross McCausland skins his man. Keep feeding Ross all day long. Feed the Ross. Feed the Ross. Their arse had been making buttons since PC came in through the door. Things we love to see. It keeps getting better and better, says Kevin. Absolutely. Here's Super Jack Butland. Been warmed up a little bit by a little run across the area. Ball to Tav. Flicked off, lost. St Johnstone have it back. McCausland hassles his man. Puts it into the middle. St Johnstone trying to come away with the ball. Good hassling again. And here comes John Lundstrom forward with the ball. Lunny to Seamer. Seamer inside the box now. Tries to get it back to Lunny. Move breaks down. Lunny battles for it back. Seamer battles for it back. Rangers hunt for the ball when we lose it. Nice little bit of football from St Johnstone to bring it away, though. Good movement from their player and good skill. Ball out wide right. Tavernier intercepts it. Out for a St Johnstone throw on the left-hand side. But what we've got to say, though, I've really got to say, is when we lose the ball, now there's so much more of a battle, a fight to get that ball back from the players. Really is good to see. Matt Smith says, I'm very happy to see McCausland getting a good run of games. Me too, Matt. Lovely to see one of our own coming through. In the words of the old Tottenham song about Harry Kane being one of their own, Ross McCausland, he's one of our own. Although apparently Leeds fans sing that about Jimmy Savile. I don't know how true that is. Anyway, Ridvan over halfway. Although he's a Celtic fan, isn't he? Or was. Suter to Goldson. Goldson over halfway now with the ball to McCausland. McCausland into the box. Header away by St Johnstone. Ridvan will come onto it. Picks it up now. What we do, feeds it to the left-hand side to Abdallah Seamer. Seamer jinks into his right foot. Tackled by the St Johnstone player. Only as far as Lunny, though. Lunny to Dowell. Dowell out now. Plays to Goldson. Goldson who's way forward near the edge of the area. Out wide right to Ross McCausland. McCausland has got it standing. Plays it back to Tav. Tav now. Infield to Dowell. Dowell, what would he do with it? Stops. Looks up. Plays a little ball back again to Tav. Back to Goldson again. Forward into the box. Flicked on by Dessers. Nobody moves. And it's gone straight through for a St Johnstone goal kick. Paul Morris says, he looks like a player, the wee man. Give him a few years in the first team and we will have a player on our hands. Paul, I agree. I certainly hope that development carries on. Rosie says, an English guy I know who does an English football stream interviewing the Fight Week show creator from MMA YouTuber. There we go, Rosie. Thank you, Rosie, for clearing up for me. 135 in the live. 136 guys. Smash the like if you're not yet subscribed. You found a Daily Rangers news channel that's free. I don't hide any of my content behind a paywall, and I hate Patreon. Flick back by Goldson through to Butland. Butland first time pass out to Tavernier. Tavernier infield to Connor Goldson. Goldson long and forward to the left hand side. Ridvan on his chest takes it down, plays it to Abdallah. Abdallah coming infield now, hassled by his man, but he goes back to Suter. Suter to Goldson. Goldson to Tav. Sorry, is that Dowell? Sorry, Dowell. Lovely ball through for Dessers. Dessers' keeper comes out, cuts it out, but a lovely ball through. Dessers just a little bit back on his heels. Otherwise, he would have been clean through on goal there. Lovely ball by Kieran Dowell. Beautiful play by Kieran Dowell. Threading the eye of a needle with that pass. Dessers just couldn't quite get it under control, and the ball goes through to the keeper. YouTube user says, what's happening with Lovelace? Looked a good player. He's injured until January, buddy. He's injured until January. Yes, it was a good try, Joe. Paul says, you think he got an injury? Yeah, he's out until January with an injury. Yeah, hamstring injury. Paul, that's what it is. Hamstring injury. Here it goes now back again. McCausland off his man. It's a Rangers throw on the right-hand side. Back to Goldson. Goldson now into Ridvan. Ridvan coming forward on his little red van into Lammers. Lammers flicks it back to Ridvan. Ridvan, little ball inside. Away by St Johnstone again. Ball breaks down, move breaks down. Lundstrom clears it up all the way back to Jack Butland. Hopefully he's not another Kemar, says Matt. Long ball forward now by Rangers over the top. Abdallah Seema takes it down, but his first touch lets him down. Gives St Johnstone a chance to clear, but he was offside anyway. And it is a free kick to St Johnstone on the edge of the area. 43 minutes. I think there'll be a few minutes to add at the end of this half due to the fact that obviously that VAR check and also, you know, the injuries as well have had to be looked at, obviously treated as well. Kevin Roberts says, if Roof took the huff, PC will tell him to stay away rather than bring a negative atmosphere into his dressing room. Absolutely, Kevin. Agree. Rosie says Liverpool are winning 1-0 against West Ham. My youngest daughter will be happy. She's a Liverpool fan. I did fail there. My oldest daughter is a Rangers fan. Tav comes forward now with the ball onto McCausland. McCausland checks back to Tav. Tav inside to Dowell. Dowell round the corner pass. Finds big John Suter. John Suter brings it forward. Does what he does best. Brings the ball out. Lovely ball into Ridvan. Ridvan on his bike now. Into the box. Nobody there. Dessers tries a spectacular. Wasn't anywhere near the ball. McCausland header back. Loses it. But Lunny clears it up. Goes to James Tavernier now. James Tavernier with options. Looks around him. Back inside to Kieran Dowell. Dowell looks at the centre of a lot tonight, doesn't he? Dowell battling, fighting. Plays it back to Connor Goldson. Goldson to Tav. Where will Tav go now? Tav goes out wide right to McCausland. McCausland round the corner. Is that Dowell again? It is. Jinx past his man. Brought down. That has got to be a yellow card. It is a yellow card. Rightly so. Good play. So it's Sam Lammers there. Little jink past his man. Guy drags him back. And it is a free kick to Rangers. And the St Johnstone player goes into the book. 100%. Cynical foul. He knew exactly what he was doing. He was beating all ends up. He knew Lammers would get away from him. No, he has to bring him down. Therefore, a free kick. 7 minutes of added time, guys. Definitely, I feel very confident and comfortable with PC at the helm, says Matt Smith. Paul Morris says he's had a hissy fit. It's time for him to exit the building. There is no space for that. He's paid no matter what. It's no one's fault. He's made of candy floss. When I was a wee Rangers fan, supported Liverpool, and Celtic fans supported Man U. And the free kick breaks down. Tavernier back. Lundstrom in again, putting his leg in very much at risk again. St Johnstone cut the ball out, and the keeper clears it long towards the left-hand side, but straight out of play, and it'll be a Rangers throw on the right-hand side coming forward. 7 minutes of added time, guys. 7 minutes of added time. Tavernier, McCausland, back in turn now. Forward he comes, lays it back to McCausland again. Now for Connor Goldson. Connor Goldson goes square. Here's Suter. Suter right-footed to Ridvan. Ridvan back in turn now to Lunny. Lunny to Connor. Connor now looks up, plays it to McCausland on the right-hand side. McCausland, will he go with his man? What will he do? He comes back inside to Dowell. Little ball back inside, finds Tav. Back to Dowell again. Lovely little ball in. Stop. Move breaks down though, and away comes St Johnstone. Cynical foul from Goldson. Wouldn't be surprised if Goldson ends up in the book here for that cynical foul. And it is a yellow card for Goldson. It was a cynical one. It did stop a breakaway though. He had to kind of do it. We are now 2 minutes into the added time, 5 minutes remaining.
One man up front on his own there. I think it's a bad foul to give away and receive a booking for that. You know, you put yourself under pressure by getting booked.
Apparently, Harry Kane has scored again for Bayern Munich. Apparently. So 47-11 on the clock. Backwards, Super Jack Butland. James Simpson says some teams in the league have a. I can't quite see that on my screen. There we go. Though you can read it on there. There we go. Here is a lovely switch by Suter looking for Tav, encouraging Tav to get forward. It's too long and it's straight out for St Johnstone. St Johnstone throw in on the right hand side. Aberdeen now drawing, says Rosie. Kevin Robb says it's nuts the goals he scored since going there. And Doodles McCroy says, "Come on, you Jers." New name in the live chat. Love to see you, Doodles. There's Doodles, isn't it? Doodles. Ball in into Lammers. Lammers loses the ball again and away by St Johnstone towards halfway. And a nudge and a foul on John Suter. Down he goes, and it's a free kick to Rangers just inside their own half. Stuart says, "I'd take Harry Kane at 36, just like Defoe." Paul Robertson says that's 21 goals for Kane so far. He is just, I don't know, yeah, he is a machine, isn't he? An absolute machine. Anyway, here comes Rangers down the left-hand side. Here's John Lundstrom into Ridvan Yilmaz. Ridvan Yilmaz checks back, gives it to John Lundstrom. Lundstrom infield now. Finds Dowell. Dowell plays it to the right-hand side where he finds James Tavernier. Tries to put a first-time cross in. It's cut out and blocked. It's a Rangers throw on the right side. Murray McNabb, another new name. Harry Kane scored from assist by Thomas Muller, who's just signed a new contract, who's God knows how old. Ball into the box, headed away by St Johnstone. And clear now by St Johnstone as they run it away. Eased off the ball well there, though. Good play. And Rangers have it back now. Ridvan, Seema. Seema turns infield, plays it back to Lundstrom. Stefan will be happy with 2-0. Connor Goldson now. It's out to Ridvan again. Ridvan goes back to Connor Goldson, back to where it started, inside the half, inside the St Johnstone half. And they Hearts half there. St Johnstone isn't playing. McCausland, Lammers with a shocking ball. Gives it away again. St Johnstone now have got a chance to break, but Rangers getting numbers back to cover. Good defending in numbers. Good hassling by Tavernier. Connor Goldson gets it back, and it is now back with Rangers. Good work, Rangers. Good work. Murray says Leverkusen leading 3-0, so they stay top of Bundesliga. Yeah, Xavi Alonso doing a cracking job in charge of Leverkusen, isn't he? Matt, you're right. He is dog muck. It's still 1-0, guys. We're coming up for 48 minutes on the clock now. So it's 50 minutes on the clock. So 5 minutes now into this 2 minutes left. Kevin says Kane is constantly what Negri was for a half a season. James Simpson says we need another goal. Yes, James, I'll be happy and a lot more confident with a second goal. Hi, Doodles. With a second goal on the board. I think you're right there, James. 100%.
I think we'll be trying that. There's no doubt we spoke about it earlier on, Tom. This is a big aspect of it when you've got a strong squad of players.
Ball by Connor. Ridvan. Back to Suter. Suter into Lundstrom. Lundstrom goes wide right to Tavernier. Or is that McCausland? It's McCausland, sorry. McCausland back to Connor Goldson. Connor Goldson getting involved in the attacking off. Into Tavernier. Tavernier shot just wide across the face of James Tavernier. Good ball by Connor Goldson. Tavernier wide awake, smashes it across the box. Thanks, Doodles. Good ball. Connor Goldson, beautiful pass into James Tavernier. Tavernier smashes it across the face, going for the far side, right across the face of the goal. Rosie says, what are we making of the safety concerns excuse being made for holding back 700 tickets? Rosie, it's utterly pathetic. We all know the real reason they're holding back on giving out tickets was because we said 700 to them. They said, no, we want the whole end. We said, no, you're not having it. European allocation is fair enough for them. 2,500 tickets for them in the corner. 3,000 for us at Celtic Park. That's more than fair. But no, because they want the whole of the Broom loan, they're going to have a hissy fit because they can't get their own way about it. So we reach an impasse because let's face it, Celtic are so used to getting what they want because the league bend down to them. They are a bunch of toddlers. Lammers has been decent. What you're watching, has he? There we go. I don't think he's doing that great, to be honest, if you do, but there we go. Anyway, here we go. Stefan says this will be a Christmas present for him if Rangers win tonight. Goldson, it's all Rangers at the moment. All the St Johnstone team camped on the edge of the box. Rangers having to try and find their magic stick to get through. Goldson, Suter shoots, deflected. Seema, Ridvan now across the box, blocked and out for a Rangers corner. And that is it, guys. No time for the corner. End of the game, half time, end of the game. So end of the first half, half time, guys, half time. Rangers won. So I was listening to what they were saying. Rangers won, St Johnstone 0 as we go into half time. Cyril Dessers with the only goal so far. Guys, welcome to this channel if you've not. And if you've only just found Glasgow Rangers Nation, where have you been, guys? Please, obviously, smash that sub if you have not done so. It's a free channel. We bring you daily news. We bring you podcasts. We bring you guests. We bring you guests like the lovely Laura, like Curry, like Shona, like Scott Pike, Scott Mackay. We bring you loads of different guests, guys. We are a channel that brings you lots of content. We don't hide behind a Patreon paywall. Hit the sub. Guys, you can smash the like for me. Please do it. They're flapping and don't want any of our fans, so it's tough as possible for us. Kevin says it's a good for environment as we won't need to wash, bleach the water system, disinfecting the seats. DS says, give us 5,500 to go at the piggery, and we can get and they can get the whole stand back, says DS. DC says, not put a foot wrong, Owen. Even the shot, he had a difficult one. He got it on target. Okay, DC, fair enough. Doodles is saying hi for his dog Oreo. There we go. I'm sure my dog Shadow says hello back to you. Right, guys, going to take a quick break, and we'll be back for the second half. Right, guys, and we are back now. Apparently, breaking news, guys. Breaking news from Ibrox. Just come in, guys. This is breaking news. Apparently, Santa has come out at half time. Santa has brought the League Cup with him, and Santa has received a fantastic reception from the Rangers fans. We didn't boo him. We're not horrible like that lot across the city. We didn't boo Santa. We gave Santa a hero's reception, as it should be. Breaking news. Santa lauded at Ibrox, guys. What can I say? Rangers fans, you are amazing. Yeah, Santa apparently showed up with the League Cup at halftime, which is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Lots of talk in the live chat, obviously, about old Kemar Roof. I think tonight is the end of Kemar. If it is that he is injured, then that's just got to be it. We've just got to draw a line under the Kemar Roof thing and say, that's it. No more. It's gone. It's finished. He doesn't get involved anymore. He's just too lightweight. He's injury prone. He cannot be allowed to stay on. And if we can try and get rid of him in January, then great. If not, then at the end of the season, we just cancel his contract. Well, obviously, his contract runs out. We do not renew it. Lots and lots of comments coming in, guys. Fantastic. Keep those comments coming. Absolutely brilliant, Santa. Absolutely. Aldo says, frustrated thing is we dominate games, but lack quality in finishing is frustrating. I think that's something that Philippe Clement himself has identified, Aldo, and that's why he's saying he wants a striker. A few goals this half helps us help season if close, 100%. KW says, I think Dessers come off the bench last player. To be fair, KW, when he was at Feyenoord, that's where he was most effective. Robert Robertson, we think he might be injured. That's what we think, that he went off injured. Most of the other pods, most of the other people who were at the game, in terms of heart and hand, etc., every other Saturday are saying that he was injured. So there we go. Colshy says the end of Kemar was a long time ago, Owen. Very true, Colshy. I think we all just wanted to, we all dared to dream after this operation in the summer that he'd get back to perhaps the player that he used to be, but he hasn't obviously done that. Just to think, technically, this is Beale's team and it's going good now under better instruction. Kemar being good, scored important goals. I suppose like the one he got in Betis. The new bird is on Rangers TV is stunning. Is she? I don't know who she is, but there we go. Just said on the BBC, it's an injury. Cancel Roof's contract. Prime time Santa loyal. 100% need a striker. Only one left. We will need two strikers. James Simpson wants to play Santa up front. What a shout. Good shout, James. Roof high wages. Been saying it for months. He's stealing a wage we can't afford. There you go. There's Santa. Look, there he is. There's Santa. Look at Santa. Hero Santa. Hero Santa. He is on. I think it's 26 grand a week he's on. We Are the People, I think. Calf injury by the looks of it. Roof's next job is looking for reindeer. Hope Clement looks for striker. He has said, Aldo, that he does want a striker, doesn't he? That's what he did say. He wants a striker in January. We Are the People says, I take one day off work, 400 quid a week. I would be sacked. Injury, my fucking arse. Fucking him off, says Robert. Santa is a Rangers fan, says Sean. Thank you, Doodles. Roof says, good player, but his mentality is weak, goes down too easy. YouTube user says, that's why Roof has had to go off to get the Santa suit on. Blue Nose John says, 26 grand a week to be made of chocolates. Yeah, no, it's awful, isn't it? Awful. Awful. There we go, guys. Lots of things coming through. Thank you very much. There we go. So second half, guys, what are your hopes for the second half? I think we really do need some goals. Finish this off. Sort it out, get it finished, get it done. That's definitely what we need to see. Who do we think we will get in centre forward in January, if not Shankland or that boy from the Sheepshaggers? Good question, Paul. Imagine going into your bank every Friday and only 26 grand a week. Lol, less the tax. I think that is after tax, actually. Got to get at least 3 more, says Robert. So it wants a 4-0. We are the people, says. And anyway, Rangers, another 3 goals. Be relentless straight from the off. I agree. We do need to be relentless straight from the off. Hopefully get a few more goals in the second half, says Prime Time. Bruno John says Clement must be at the end of his tether with Ruth. Absolutely. We need to score within the first 15 minutes, says William. I think an early goal is what we need. RFC Aldo says, first time in overconfidence, we will win this. Robert says, I hear he's been offered the part of the straw man in the panto. Ruth must be suffering imposter syndrome. They've jinxed us. Come on. Joe, you are spot on, buddy. Move to finish times off. John Sterling is on in the second half. John Lundstrom is off. Oh, God. Let's hope that's not serious. I agree, Mr. Anderson, sir. Good shout. Yeah, apparently John Lundstrom is off. Dujon Sterling is on. I really do hope that is not a serious one. I hope that is not a result of the injury. I hope that is not anything bad from an injury point of view for Lundstrom, given how well he's played. Sterling is on. Full confidence in Dujon Sterling being able to come on and do the job for us. So Johnstone will get us underway in this second half. Rangers immediately win the ball back on the attack now. Down the left-hand side with Abdallah Sima. Come on, feed. Don't break down now. We're on one for the quad people. Wow, cool. That'll be great, wouldn't it? And my stream is now broken down. Great. Another couple of goals a second, says Aldo. Tav is a good player, says Doodles. He is a good player. Very good going forward. Rangers corner to start this second half off. Can we start with a bit of a bang? Here comes Ridvan's corner. In from the left-hand side. Outswinger. Headed up by Seema into the keeper's hands. And it is over. If I was playing, it would be 5 up, says Robert Rankin. More goals help with goal differences, Aldo. So still, obviously, starts. William says Miovski scored again for the Sheep. Miovski's a good player. I just can't see them selling him to us. I just, given the relationship between Rangers and Aberdeen, I just cannot see Miovski being allowed to come to Rangers. For me, it's just not an option. They just wouldn't sell him, and if they were going to even consider it, they'd be wanting stupid amounts of money for him. So I just can't see it happening at the end of the day. Kevin Robb says Runstrom offers some cryotherapy. Let's hope so. And St John's have it at the back now, working it around. Forward now, Tavernier's little header forward, straight out of play. And it's a St Johnstone throw-in on the left-hand side.
But as I say, that's the thing with young. Too often in this game so far, give the ball away.
Yeah, it's a big night for him with Bonaventure on the bench.
YouTube user says, no, not enough through balls through the middle. Always in from the wings. I suppose against 10 men, it's hard to unlock that, isn't it? That's the problem, isn't it, YouTube user? St Johnstone with the ball at the back, passing it around now, trying to bring it away down the left-hand side. Causland and is that Lammers trying to close down? Ball long and forward and through to nobody, straight through to Jack Butland. Butland with his left foot controls it, plays it, gets the play going again. It's with John Suter now on the left-hand side into Connor Goldson. Pause and on the move down the right-hand side. Checks inside one. Can he go? Checks outside two. Goes to cross it. Blocked. Still fighting for the ball. Just lost control a little bit. St Johnstone get the ball back, but out for a corner to Rangers. Good bit of football from Ross McCausland. Again, getting it his man. Ball from Tav round the corner. Takes the man out. Then McCausland puts one on his arse. Tries to go out another. Just can't quite battle past him. Move breaks down, but it is a corner to Rangers. No chance of us getting him from the Sheep unless it's top dollar. Agreed into the box. Seema attacking it, and it is a goal kick there.
Let's see if that was closer to. I don't think it was that close, but it was
Ball in. Seamer's shot. Gets his foot round it, but it is quite wide. It's well wide of the post. Seamer is a good player, isn't he? I would love to see Seamer signed on a permanent basis. I really would, but you just worry about what Brighton are going to want for him. And I did hear a rumour about a 7 million release clause. If it's only 7 million, it seems weird to say it if it's only 7 million. And I think that's affordable. But anything 10, 15 million, you know, I think is a little bit worrying and perhaps out of our price bracket at this stage. Joe says he might be a wee fella, but he's not scared to get wired in. Absolutely. Robert says, always make a game hard, Rangers. Connor Goldson now, forward, down the right-hand side it goes. Into Tav. Tav with the ball. Into that Lammers. Lammers now, back to McCausland. It breaks down again. Tav wins it back, though. Goes past his man, dinks a little ball in, straight into the arms of the St Johnstone goalkeeper. Rangers start with a little bit of purpose second half. Trying to get, you know, a bit of momentum going in the second half. Need that early goal, I think. I think if one comes early, then we could see a fair few come. But the longer it goes on at 1-0, you know, the more the nerves are going to. Even with St Johnstone having 10 men, there's still going to be some nerves there. There always is. Him getting sent off just means it's only 10 goalkeepers we need to beat. Yeah, absolutely, DS. The better he plays this season, the higher the price tag goes, says Matt. Paul Morris says, it amuses me how good Wee McCausland is, and he hasn't played much before. There must be a few more in the youth setup. Look, we've talked about this. I think, you know, a number of players that, yeah, he would be, Kevin, if that's the asking price. My worry is that it's higher than that. It really is. Yeah, absolutely. You know, there's Aaron Lyle, there's Cole McKinnon, Bailey Rice, Zach Lovelace once he's fit again. There's a few players, you know, Robbie Fraser. There's a few players coming through I wouldn't mind seeing get opportunity. Obviously, Bailey Rice, I think, is the next one, and I've been banging on about Bailey for a long time now. Tavernier back in turn to Goldson now. Goldson plays it square across, and he finds Sterling. Sterling down the left-hand side to Ridvan Yilmaz. Yilmaz controls it, flicks it back now to Abdallah Seema. Abdallah Seema back to Dujon Sterling. Sterling infield, it goes to Kieran Dowell. Kieran Dowell back to Dujon Sterling. Sterling tries to poke a little ball through to Seema, blocked by St Johnstone, and out for a throw-in on the left-hand side to Rangers. 50 minutes gone, 5 minutes gone in the second half. Still nothing to add to the scoreline. Still Rangers 1, St Johnstone 0. Tav, little ball in. Oh, miscontrol by Lammers, and it's cleared by St Johnstone. I don't think Lammers was expecting his own defence wasn't expecting that ball to come through to him. Great ball from Tav. I just think I don't know, Lammers needs to be a bit more wide awake, a little bit more alert. What Tav can do in the attacking third. Out wide left to Seema. Seema now tries to find some space. Round the corner for Yilmaz. Yilmaz cut back. Shot! Off the post! Off the post by Lammers. And St Johnstone on the break now. Foul. Good battling back by Dujon Sterling. Good battle back by Dujon Sterling to get the ball back. They broke really well. Matt says we should be punishing this lot. It was an appeal for a penalty, but I think it was more a coming together, if anything. Lammers, bad pass to Tavernier there. I hope so, YouTube user. I certainly hope so. It's out wide left inside now to Seema. Seema with the ball, looking for a movement ahead of him. Doesn't find this. It goes himself. Feeds it into Lammers. Lammers to Ridvan. Back to Lammers again. Back to Seema. Seema to Ridvan. Ridvan all very tight over on that left-hand side. Got to try and find some space to work in. St Johnstone, 10 men behind the ball. Real stubborn resistance from the boys in white against our boys in blue. McCausland now turns, runs at the goal into a little ball to Dessers, tries to flick it back through. Clever, but St Johnstone just awake to that and cut it out. Rangers battling, fighting, would get it back. Ridvan to Seema. Seema going down the left-hand side. Seema now on the left, cuts in field into Ridvan. Ridvan now, what will he do with it? Back to Seema again. Seema waits for it to go. It's going to be a corner kick to Rangers. Matt, yes, you're right. He has been doing a decent job in the centre of the park recently. And it was an example of Philippe Clement thinking outside the box. coming up with solutions to problems rather than sitting like some managers do and bemoaning their injuries and bemoaning this player missing and bemoaning that player missing. Good thinking from the boss, wasn't it? Ridvan now from the left corner, out swings away by St Johnstone, back to Ridvan. Ridvan lets it go out, and it's a throw in to Rangers on the left-hand side. A lot of pressure on young Ridvan tonight. Can he prove himself worthy of a place in the team? Or are the rumours regarding him going back to Turkey in January true? It's Tav. Tav with a little chip attempted way over the bar. It's a St Johnstone goal kick. Yeah, lots of talk about Ridvan. He hasn't been great tonight. He has given the ball away a fair few times tonight. That is a slight worry. Lammers shot actually was saved by the keeper. He did in the post, sorry.
Last match on the 20th of December.
54 minutes gone in this second half. Still Rangers 1, St Johnstone 0. Stephen Williamson 100%, buddy. McCausland, header infield to Dujon Sterling. Sterling now with time. Looks up, dinks a ball, rifles a ball to the left. Seamer can't control it and it breaks down again. He's now back with Ridvan. Ridvan turns the ball back to John Suter, always willing and always ready at the back for that ball. Goes to Connor Goldson. Out wide right to James Tavernier. Tavernier now looking for some movement. Comes infield, finds Kieran Dowell. Dowell into Lammers. Poor pass from Lammers. Move breaks down and it's away. Only as far though as Kieran Dowell. Dowell now coming infield. Comes infield again, still going Dowell, still going. Blocked there by St Johnstone. Not much movement ahead of him as he went across the area there. Ridvan flicks it on. Seamer gets the ball back. Ball propped up by Lammers. Seamer gets it back now. Seamer now goes forward, infield. Little ball around the corner. Ridvan into the box behind everybody. Nobody following it in. Everybody went forward rather than somebody dropping back for the ball. It is a massive, massive game. Yes, 100%, Matt. Huge game. Here's McCausland now into Goldson. Goldson into Dowell. Dowell, little ball to McCausland again. McCausland goes back now to Suter. Back to Dowell. Dowell, head up, flicks the ball to the left. Right side, Tavernier, first time cross. Blocked by St Johnstone and out for a throw in to Rangers on the right-hand side. You can see what Tav was trying to do. Smash it across the box. Connor Goldson, little ball, tries a clever little ball in, but it's cut out. And St Johnstone have a chance to break here, coming down the left-hand side. But no, back goes Kieran Dowell. Dowell wins it, plays it back to Butland. All done and calm. Chloe says, jelly and ice cream on the 30th. Interesting, Chloe. Anyway, here comes Suter over halfway now. Back in field now it goes. Finds Kieran Dowell. Always available tonight. Always ready to receive the ball. James Tavernier, early cross into the box. Too close to the keeper. Keeper plucks it out of the air. Easy for him in the end. Holds it up, looks around, tells his players to get out. And it is still 1-0 Rangers. 127 people watching, guys. Please smash that like. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please obviously subscribe. It's free. Daily news, podcasts, guests, live streams. Tavernier, good work from Tavernier defensively. Gets it to Butland. Butland out to Wee Ridvan. Forward comes Wee Ridvan down the left-hand side. Gets up the field now to Seamer. Seamer, a little bit of a loss of control there, but brings it back under control as he comes infield. He finds Kieran Dowell, who is like always available. Long ball down the left-hand side, raking pass. Asking McCausland to get forward. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Stops it from going out. He's on the right side now, deep. Goes past one, but a little bit too much on it. And the St John's defender covering round clears it out. McCausland is working very hard tonight. Really asking questions. Really getting at the St Johnstone defence. It's a St Johnstone throw, apparently. It must have come off McCausland. St Johnstone with a long throw down the left-hand side. Headed there by James Tavernier. Up jumps Dessers, wins it. Back to Lammers. Lammers into Dujon Sterling. Scurrying across the area. Goes down. No free kicks as the referee. Now St Johnstone break. Out fed up left-hand side. Tavernier getting back now. Slows him down. Forces him back. McCausland goes across. Closes him down. Dujon closes him down. Dujon wins it. Plays it to Dessers now. Now Rangers can break. Dessers coming forward. Two men in front of him. To the left is Dessers shoots. Saved by the goalkeeper. Defenders backed off and backed off. If begging Dessers to shoot, he did, but it was saved. Lammers now to Sterling on the right-hand side. Sterling back to Dowell. Dowell, little clever ball in there, but it breaks down again. Lammers bounces off him, straight to St Johnstone player. Brought down by Kieran Dowell. Always there, always available. McCausland now going down the right-hand side. Dinked cross, pull back. Shot by Lammers. Saved by the goalkeeper. Grudge shot by Sam Lammers. Got his body over it, kept it down. Great save by the keeper. Seamer plays it off his man. And out for a corner ball. Well done, Sam Lammers. Goalkeeper, good save. Lammers over the ball, kicked it into the ground, keep it down. Saved by the goalkeeper. Dessers, great bit of work in the build-up there. Sells the guy the dummy, takes it on, hits the shot. Good save by the goalkeeper. Keeper, all that is coming between Rangers and getting that second goal at this moment in time. Ridvan now with the corner on the left-hand side, waiting for something. I'm not quite sure what he's waiting for. Substitution for St Johnstone, that's what he's waiting for.
16-year-old Frank Zach benefited from the experience at such a tender age.
Ball into the box now. Keeper takes it easy. Robert Rankin says Dessers is on his way. He is looking good tonight. Clement, giving them a bit of a hurry up now, saying, come on. 142 people watching, please smash that like. If you're not yet subscribed, please hit that sub. St Johnstone, I don't know. Are St Johnstone playing for a 1-0 defeat because they're slowing it down again? Dessers on his bike here. This is a great bit of play by Dessers. So dummy. Lammers now out to Dessers. Dessers back to Lammers. Lammers jinks past one. Tries to get a second. He's stopped. Rolls out the ball. Loses the ball in the box. Not quite sure what he was trying to do there. Perhaps trying a little bit too hard in the end. Into the box again. Here is Dujon. Sterling turns, shoots, blocked. He's good at that, isn't he? He is good. Well, he gets the ball down and turns and shoots. He really likes a bit of that. Why is it teams' goalkeepers have their best nights playing us? Aldo, I don't know, buddy. They always do seem to do that, don't they? Hi, JD from New York. Are you actually from New York? That's amazing if you are. It must be, what, about 4 o'clock in the afternoon there at this moment in time? Dessers is the top striker, says Silly Central. Interesting, Silly Central. Interesting take. Let's hope so. Silly, I agree. This man will do the job. Let's hope so. Certainly hope so. Look, I've slagged him off and slaughtered him, but I'd love him to eat my words. Because at the end of the day, it means he's doing well, which means Rangers are doing well. That's all I want at the end of the day. Rangers to do well. Imagine playing a tiki-taka football style Italy and Holland to come and kick and rush football in Scotland. Big Cyril Dessers doing his best, says Colshy. I don't think you get a lot of tiki-taka at Cremonese, mate, if I'm being honest with you. They were pretty poor last season. Ball is now with Goldson now. Goldson down the right-hand side looking for McCausland. McCausland keeps the ball in, works it back to Goldson. Goldson to Suter. Suter now coming over halfway, as he does well. Carries it forward, plays it to the left-hand side. Finds Seamer. Seamer plays it down the left-hand side for Ridvan. Ridvan on his bike down the left. Looks to try and buy some time. Comes inside one, outside another one. Tackle, played off him, and it is out for a throw. Ridvan is losing the ball a lot tonight. Really is losing the ball an awful lot. 17 shots, 7 on target, says Aldo. Thank you, Aldo, for keeping up to date with the stats. I imagine possession stats are very dominant as well. Ridvan there just, I don't know, try to take a little bit too much on there. You know, when Ridvan, he always looks like he's got a strange smell under his nose. I don't know what it is. Like this, I don't know. I don't know what it is. He's just got really, that look on his face constantly, like he smells something funny. Anyway, Tav for the ball, throwing now. Throws it back to Suter. Suter coming up, moving the ball out. Looks for some movement ahead of him. Finds Goldson, of course. Goldson now. Goldson will cross over halfway as this game of attack v defense continues. Into Dessers, tries to roll his man but falls to the floor. Referee says nothing doing. Tav battles to get it back. Does. Well done, Kieran Dowell as well. Well done, Connor Goldson battling. Gets the free kick. Free kick to Rangers. Good battling by Tav, Goldson and Dowell there. Rangers take it quickly. McCausland, Goldson, McCausland again. McCausland goes away from his man who tried to dive in and take him out. Did well there. Plays it to the captain, Tavernier. Tavernier is coming back now. Inside. Goes to Goldson. Goldson goes to Dowell. Dowell, like I said, always available. Always ready to go. Back to Ridvan. Ridvan back again to Dowell. Dowell into Goldson. Goldson now coming forward with the ball. Plays it into the area. Into Dessers. Tries to roll his man. Does. Puts him down. Ball breaks out and it goes for a through to St Johnstone. Good battle by Dessers trying to get some space.
It wasn't easy what he was trying to do there. He was trying to turn there, but there's just so many players around about him. It's so busy in the box with the
Rangers want to show they want to win the league. Then he start finishing teams off. He's smelling success, says Kevin. Let's hope so.
We've often seen this Gordon against 10 men. Yeah. It just takes.
We are still pish, but we win now, says Stuart. It's that spirit and the mentality, isn't it? The mentality that Philippe Clement's got into this team. He's really developing this team into a bunch of winners rather than that serial losers, serial bottle job merchants we had, isn't it? That's what it is. 145 people in the view tonight. Thank you so much for joining me on this Wednesday night, guys. Please smash the sub if you haven't done so, and obviously if you can give the video a like, it does help out. Guys, the ambitions for this channel are huge. You know, we want to move this channel forward massively in the new year, so let's get that done. Keeper having a blinder, but if we put quality up front, we'll be 5-0 up, says Aldo. Absolutely. I tried electrics, but never scored after. There we go. Anyway, here is Lammers. Seema. That's a little bit too much of Seema there. Here comes Tavernier. Takes it off Goldson now. Stops. Gives it back to Goldson as if to say, I'm sorry for taking it off you, mate. In now to Seema again. Seema comes in field. In to Lammers. Think a little ball through for Seema. Seema still going a little bit too much on it. St Johnstone turn it away, and it is a throw in to Rangers on the left-hand side. Considine with the clearance. I mean, they're all coming in tonight. The obsession is ridiculous. Ball into the box. Shot. Seema. Oh, wide of the target. Justin from work, dude. What was red card for? Kyle, it was for a lunge tackle on Lundstrom. If Lundstrom's leg had been planted, it would have been a broken ankle, mate. It was an appalling tackle. But yes, he has gone off. He has gone off now, Lundstrom, which is slightly worrying. Seema's coming off tonight. Time for a rest for Seema. And it is Scott Wright who's coming on. And Sam Lammers is coming off. And on is coming Todd Cantwell. The changes. Seema and Lammers are off. Wright and Cantwell are on. Interesting to see Scott Wright coming on. Is Scott Wright going to take over from Abdallah Seema on that left-hand side? Be interesting to see that. So we've got two Scottish wingers on now in Scott Wright. Actually, no, one Scottish, one Northern Irish. My apologies to Northern Ireland. Ross McCausland's Northern Irish, isn't he? Matt Smith says, thank goodness that Lammers is off. I'm sure DC won't agree with you. Anyway, Rangers throw in. If we had a fully fit Lawrence, Dowell, Cantwell, Hadji, Lowry, Roof, that's just our substitute. Lammers, Dessers, Danilo. Absolutely, Stuart. Here we go. Goldson to the right-hand side. Bit of a poorer pass by Tav, makes something of it. Gives it back to Goldson now. Goldson plays it square to Suter. Suter to Cantwell. Cantwell to Ridvan. Cantwell gets it back from Ridvan. Plays it inside now to Scott Wright. Scott Wright back to Dujon. Dujon to Cantwell. Cantwell into Scott Wright. First time pass. Cantwell tries to get there. Can't. Tackle. And it breaks out now to Ridvan. Ridvan now. Back in turn to Dujon. Dujon comes infield. Cantwell is down now. Great. Goldson. Tav. Dowell. Dowell goes across the field. So this attack v defense continues. Shot by Scott Wright. Blocked. Goes out to Ridvan. Ridvan can't control it first time. Can't control it second time. Does third time. Back to Suter. Gives Suter a bit of a hospital ball back. Suter eventually gets it under control. Turns and plays it out right to Goldson. Goldson. Goldson now plays it back in turn to Suter. Camwell's back up on his feet, thank God. Out goes the ball now to Ridvan. Ridvan back in turn. It goes to Suter. Suter to Dowell. Like I said, Dowell always available tonight, always ready. Back to Tavernier. Tavernier comes infield. Mass ranks of White ahead of him, tries to thread a pass through. It's cut out, and St Johnstone have it again. Ross McCausland putting his man under pressure. Plays off McCausland. St Johnstone throwing on the left-hand side. Typical Hammer throwing tantrums, trying to injure our players when they're getting beaten. You well, mate? I'm good, Kyle. How are you doing, buddy? Hope work was okay. Aldo says, Clement doing well. The best he has put. Boy, we are crying out for a proper goal scorer. Aldo, agreed, buddy. Agreed. Don't think we'll see Lambo anymore this year. Get goals, Bears, says Robert. If they injure any more of our squad, yeah, absolutely. 2-0 thriller. Gymnastics, let's hope so. We could do with a second goal, couldn't we? We really could put this to bed. 20 minutes left on the clock, guys. 20 minutes. 164 of you in 169 now, guys. Please smash the like. And St Johnstone trying to play it out from the back. Rangers put them under pressure. They get a complete hatch of it, and it goes out for a corner to Rangers. Good work from the Rangers strikers there. Ridvan takes a short one now. McCausland. Dujon. Tav. Shot. Just wide from Tav. Good chance there for Tav. Yeah, I have. Yeah, Stuart. Yes, buddy.
Second half, you wonder, you think could be a goal, and it just hasn't gone in. But the keeper certainly, you had to react to that one. A couple of changes for St Johnstone.
St Johnstone making some changes. Saints not had one shot on goal yet. Absolutely, Aldo. Awful. Changes here for St Johnstone. Game stops again. 19 minutes left. This must be frustrating for Clement, probably saving Cantwell for the weekend, says KW for the Motherwell game. Robert says, is the Pope still Catholic Day? Yeah, this one is, Robert. He's not a Nazi like the last one. Apparently. See Union Bears bouncing up and down, making lots of noise at the end of the field. Fantastic to see. Still changes going on for St Johnstone. Still not a lot happening on the pitch. Acoustic Gymnastics says they'll bring someone on more violent. It does seem to be the game plan they have, is kicking the bejesus out of us, doesn't it? It really does seem to be a plan of just kick. 72 minutes, guys, 18 minutes. We have quite a bit of time to be added on for stoppages here with these substitutions, obviously, in this second half that have been made. St Johnstone finally get play back underway. Long goal kick. Up to halfway, headed in field. St Johnstone win it again, and out for a Rangers throw on the right-hand side. Game's just kind of lulled again, hasn't it? After those opportunities for Dessers, Seema, Tav in this second half so far. It's now gone out to Ridvan as he brings Suter to Ridvan. Ridvan now down the left-hand side. Infield it goes to Cantwell. Cantwell stops, turns, looks up. Little ball back out to Ridvan again. Ridvan with a cross shot down. Tavernier comes on. Tavernier shoots into the side netting. Close from James Tavernier. Good work. Good work. That was a great ball by Tav. Tav just, not by Tav, by Cantwell. Just gives a little bit of sense of urgency, doesn't he, when he comes on? A little bit of extra something.
more chance of scoring.
Still only 1-0, guys. It's kind of a the best defense in the land over 2 games. Haha, we are the people, says Kyle. Yeah, I think that Jack Butland, isn't it? It's all Jack Butland, buddy. Jack Butland. Super Jack Butland in goal. Tav. Goldson. Back to Butland. Butland now with the ball. Comes forward, rolls it out to Suter. Oh, another one. Here we go. There's more of them in the live chat. Let's just ban him and get rid of him. Absolutely disgusting. They're obsessed with us, aren't they? Absolutely obsessed with us. He's gone. Rent-free. They do live rent-free in our heads. Absolutely. We live rent-free in their heads. 100%. 100%. Yes, he is, Bobby McCullough. Absolutely. Kyle Hates says 0 shots conceded for the mighty Goldson and Super Jack Butland. Ha ha. Super Jack Butland in goal. I have done, buddy. Have done. Jealous. 100%, buddy. 100% jealous. 147 watching, guys. Please. Oh, what an awful thing. Awful goal kick from the goalkeeper. He's pulled off some great saves, but he can't take a bloody goal to save his life. Tavernier with the thing. Back Dessers now. Ball around the corner from Dow. Cut out. Back by Dow. Away again. Just keeps breaking down in that final third. Dujon Sterling. Header down. Vidvan runs across to get it. Gives it back to Suter. As Rangers need to bring that ball back under control. Butler needs a gas fire in his goals to keep him warm. Lol. Stuart, you want to be a Stuart? If you don't, if you want to be a mod, I'm quite happy to make you a mod, buddy. I think I have to do it on YouTube though. Give me a minute. Corson now. Dowell. Dessers. Loses control of the ball. And it's away by St Johnstone again. 75 minutes on the clock, guys. It is still Rangers 1. St Johnstone 0. Still no goals in this second half. Still not a lot happening here. St Johnstone with the ball, trying to work it away down the left-hand side. Guys, 73 likes so far. Can we get to 100 likes by the end of the video, end of the stream tonight? That'd be fabulous if we could. There you go, Stuart. You are now a mod. RRM says, leave them be. They came to give Santa a cheer. Absolutely. We love a bit of Santa cheering, don't we? We stand with Shanta. Into the box now. St Johnstone come and claim it again. You don't want to be a moderator. You don't want to be a moderator, Stuart. Okay, I'll remove you as a moderator. Butland comes to the ball, gets rid of it. Good work.
Runner up top, and I think we've just had the first vision of what we can expect from St Johnstone in the next 15 minutes.
Here we go now. Here's Dujon Sterling with the ball inside the St Johnstone half. Plays it square to Kieran Dow. Been really impressed with Dow tonight. How he's been, always available, always ready to pass the ball. Looking for McCausland. Goes at his man again. Jinks it across. Ball blocked. It is a corner kick to Rangers. They're sitting with sad faces coming to our place. They are YouTube users. Stands of Ibrox. Curry! Hey, buddy. How you doing? Hi, Curry. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're all good. Yeah, we're close. We've got 73 likes at this moment in time, Joe. Let's get to 100 likes, guys, by the end of the video. Rangers never give you a peaceful game, do they? No, Aldo, they never do. They never give you a nice, easy night when they just roll teams over. Thank you very much, Curry. Into the box now. Away by St Johnstone again. We need this goal, guys. Ridvan now brings it down. Shoots. Wow. Way over the bar. 3 points to Wigan. Thanks, Matt. Great, yeah, absolutely. Curry, tell us about Sasha. How's she doing tonight? How's she feeling? How is she tonight? Let us know all about Sasha Curry. 155 watching, guys. Please smash the like. There's mine there, look. There he is. Mine's asleep on the chair over there, look. You'd probably rather look at the dog than me, wouldn't you? Thank you, Curry. Very good, Owen. That's good to hear, Curry. Good to hear, buddy. Good to hear. Guys, remember what I said. If you haven't yet done so, anyone watching this video now or who has picked this video up at a later date, check out my good buddy Curry, Stands of Ibrox on YouTube. Great channel, guys. Check it out and subscribe to it. Also, follow him on X, Twitter, at the Curry Muncher 67, the 4 Stands of Ibrox on Twitter. But like I said, check out and subscribe to his channel, Stands of Ibrox on YouTube. Go and give him a watch and give him a sub, guys. Thank you very much. 10 minutes and Johnstone at home. Come on, we should be hammering this slot, says Aldo. He's stealing it, RM. He's nicking it. Acoustic, yeah, thank you very much, Acoustic. Absolutely. No problems, Curry, anytime. Long throw in here, coming up here from St Johnstone. Into the box, deep into the box. Danger. Tavernier whips it round and gets it away. McCausland gets after it. McCausland will stop now. Where you look for someone to come inside. McCausland never lashes it away. Always looking to create. Runs forward with the ball. Long ball forward. Controlled by Cantwell is instant. Beats one man. Turns it right to Tavernier. Tavernier comes back now to Cantwell. Dujon. Ridvan. Dowell now. Dowell. 79 minutes on the clock, guys. Into Cantwell. Back to Cantwell again. Cantwell tries to get a bit of urgency. Dribbles past one, past two. Can't get past the third man, though. And a free kick to St Johnstone after Ridvan brings down his man.
He made the most of it there. I don't think it was much in the challenge whatsoever, was there?
Good work from Cantwell. Past one, past two. Just could not get past the third man. Didn't have enough control over it. But for 80 minutes now, 80 minutes on the clock, 10 minutes to go. Still no more goals in this game. 1-0. It'd be another case of job done up the road, I think, with a 1-0. 161 watching, guys. Smash the like for me, please. Come on, we should be over 100 likes by now. Away by James Tavernier. Up the pitch. Dessers backs into his man, controls it, breaks off him. Surely Dowell has been fouled there. And Dessers also been fouled as well.
I took the shot from Carey that brings the free kick Rangers' way, but beyond that, really, when head-to-head with being Gordon instead of Dessers, the referee takes the easy off.
Dujon Sterling now with the free kick. Referee's trying to, I don't know what the referee's doing. He stands in front of Sterling, stopping him taking it quickly. We're underway again. Goldson. Out from Suter to Ridvan. Ridvan to Scott Wright. Scott Wright back to Suter. Suter to Connor Goldson now. Connor Goldson comes forward at 30 yards from goal. Plays it to the right side to McCausland again. You're right, RM. We just can't seem to buy a goal in this second half. Out to Scott Wright. Wright is closed down by two. Little ball. Back to Cantwell. Move breaks down, but Ridvan gets there again. Here we go down the left-hand side now. It's Dujon Sterling. Crashes to the ground. Nothing doing. And away comes St Johnstone down the right-hand side. Numbers over there. So again, St Johnstone break, though. Running off the man. Good closing by Connor Goldson. Back to Jack Butland. Jack Butland now tries to get a bit of time. And Jack Butland, what was that? Skews the clearance into the sand. And it is a throw into St Johnstone. I've got 79 likes, buddy, on there, I think. There's not a lot of space. We just cannot unlock this defense. It's very much trying to play, no space to play, very tight, all trying to just trying to do a bit of a job. 85 likes we're on now, guys. 15 more to get to 100. Can we get there? Next infiltrator, leave on for a minute, says KW 199. Thank you, KW, for the donation. Always welcome. 199. Any donation, always welcome. Thank you so much, KW. Outside to Tavernier now. Tavernier to McCausland. McCausland comes back inside, stops, turns, goes again now. McCausland going forward, running at people, beats one, doesn't quite get through. 86 likes, fantastic. 1 goal, 3 points. Do me your read, Rattling Rats. Move breaks down again. Suter in there. Good ball through. Here's Dessers. Dessers round the keeper. Surely a penalty. Penalty to Rangers. Mitov brings down Dessers. Surely a penalty. There. This is, look, I know Scotland's going to go into meltdown. I know the other side of the city is going to go into meltdown. But an absolute stonewaller there. Scott Wright, beautiful pass through for Dessers. Dessers round the keeper. Keeper takes his legs away. It is a penalty to Rangers. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, 100% penalty. Even the goalkeeper admits it.
This is the goal we've been talking about for some time. The goal just to make this game safe.
Who's taking the penalty?
Cyril Dessers wanted the penalty.
Cyril Dessers wants the penalty, but he ain't getting it.
He wasn't there, but the captain's pulled right.
I don't want to knee check this one.
It's gone to a VAR check. It will cause a meltdown. It is bound to cause a meltdown. No doubt Dessers dived or the keeper was pushed over by an invisible Rangers player. No doubt that was the case. No doubt there was some sort of Masonic conspiracy with Rangers getting a penalty. Anyway, James Tavernier with the penalty for Rangers. Jogs on the spot. Here comes Tav. Up, shoots, scores! Come on! Come on! 2-0 Rangers. James Tavernier does what James Tavernier does best. Penalty kick, 2-0 Rangers. Fantastic. Super Tav again. That's okay, Stuart. Don't mind, buddy. You're a great member of the channel, so don't worry about it, buddy. 2-0 to Rangers. A great second goal. James Tavernier from the penalty spot, thoroughly earned. Great ball through by Scott Wright. Cyril Dessers goes through on the goalkeeper and is brought down by the keeper. Even the keeper admits it's a penalty, puts his hands up, and it is now 2-0 Rangers. And at least, you know what it is? At least it is going to be those three words that, again, cause a implosion. Again, we're going to hear it. Again, we're going to hear all this conspiracy, aren't we? Get in. Should be 3 or 4, but I'll take it, says Matt. Yes. Substitution now. James Tavernier is coming off with 85 minutes on the clock. Tav the man. 3 points, 2 points behind, game in hand, absolutely Aldo. Standing ovation for James Tavernier as he leaves the field. Leon King is coming on. No doubt Sterling will go to right back. Hug between the manager and the captain. Absolutely good point, Kevin. I suppose, why didn't he send him off? Good point. RM says, shh, don't mention Tav. Curry is here. We all know that Tav and Curry are, I don't know, there's a thin line, RM, between love and hate. I'm telling you now. Tav does his usual celebration. Would have taken 1-0 as long as we get the 3 points tonight, says DS. Let's go, says Kyle H. Ross says, certain group of fans aren't going to be happy. No, they're not, Ross. No, they're not. I see King coming on. Yeah, great to see King on. Here come Rangers again, forward now. Scott Wright on the run. Scott Wright shot deflected. Straight through to the St Johnstone goalkeeper. Good block by the St Johnstone player.
So I think he's off the lot. He's worked really hard. He's been lively. Everything he's done has come on.
Sunday Fundy says, come on. Couldn't give a rat's ass about their conspiracy theories. We want more penalties. Colshy, you are spot on. Stan says, I'm saying nothing about Tav, says Curry. RM says, I will be honest, I like Tav. Here come Rangers down the right-hand side. Sterling now. Sterling with the ball. In to Wright. Wright goes a little dribble. Can't get there. Ball breaks down. And St Johnstone will bring it away. But it's all bottled up there. Good block on the shot. Ball breaks through now. Todd Cameron looking for it to come down. Doesn't want to come down. St Johnstone headed back to the keeper. Just would not come down or sit down for Rangers. Another 2 penalties. Let's do this. At Glasgow Rangers Nation, what do you think about Asako and Juncker? I haven't looked into them yet, Curry. I'm going to look into it. I haven't had a chance to look into it, buddy. I've been at work all day, so I will look in it. RM King on and not Bailey. Are you on about Bailey Rice? He's not in the team tonight, mate, buddy. Is that a little product, me? I'll have a look into them. Like I said, Curry, I don't know. I'm off the top of my head, don't know anything about them, but I will find out about them. Here we go. Kevin, I love that. I love the smell of penalties in the evening. Kevin Rob unleashing his inner Dennis Hopper. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Anyway, move breaks down again. St Johnstone have it on halfway now. 87, 88 minutes gone. He sees what the referee is going to add on for stoppages.
bench and to get the result. As Ridvan's done well.
Cantwell, first time pass back. Little first time pass. Rangers just knocking it around. Suter, Goldson, Sterling now playing right back. They're saying on the channel that Jack Butland's had the most faultless performance tonight. That's good. He ain't done anything. He hasn't anything to do. 2 players from the J League, 38 goals between them, stands of Ibrox. Like I said, I'll look into them, buddy. I haven't had, like I said, I've been at work all day today and then running around after the kids, so I haven't had a chance to do anything today other than just nearly stop myself from falling asleep. Also, as well, love is love. Robert Duval, absolutely. Haven't seen any of their furniture. Curry, is it expensive? Boom. Corner to St Johnstone. Suter trying to shepherd it out. Kind of invites the nudge, trying to get the free kick, loses it.
90 minutes on the clock. St Johnstone get the first corner.
Wish we could get another pen, overtake the Mankey Mob, says DS. I think the sponsors man of the match is Cyril Dessers. Who's your man of the match tonight, guys? Let me know in the live chat. Who are you going to go for your man of the match tonight? Let me know in the live chat. 160 people watching. Please obviously smash that like, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, but yeah, please subscribe. Ridvan, stop being silly. Away by Rangers. Headed back in by St Johnstone. Away again by Suter. Ref, the flag was up anyway, and it is a free kick to Rangers. Just coming up for 90 minutes now. Rangers scarves high in the air, proclaiming this victory. Kevin Rob Roof. Funny, mate. Funny. Oh, free kick to St Johnstone, apparently, for a foul. YouTube user Sterling, Defo, or Dowell. Sterling hasn't done that much. Dowell, I'll go with. Dowell, I'll agree with. That's a good shout. Free kick to St Johnstone in a dangerous position outside, just outside the Rangers box. Only 3 minutes of time added on. Is that a little bit of the ref saying, well, we've had enough of this tonight? 2-0, it's game over. Shot off the wall and out for a corner to St Johnstone. Was the red bad? I was out, so I've been watching. Yes, Ross, it was absolutely awful. The St Johnstone player jumps into, leaves the ground, smams into Lunny's ankle. If Lunny isn't on the way up and moving his leg, it's a broken ankle. Or Santa is definitely a contender. Yeah, absolutely, YouTube user. Santa is definitely a contender for man of the match. Also, look at Mateus Savio, 10 assists, 7 goals. Thanks for the heads up, Curry. A lot of twitchy bums from the Green Mob, says KW. Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. 91 minutes, 2 minutes left, guys, as we tick down on this impressive. Well, not impressive. Yes, even impressive. We've created a lot of chances. We just haven't taken them again. RM says Dess has had a good game. He gets my vote. Fair enough. Murray McNabb says Eintracht Frankfurt win 2-1 with goals in 92nd, 97th minute. Perhaps it was a Celtic ref out there, Murray. Here we go again. No problems, James. Anytime. I love doing the stream. My next stream will be the Celtic game. I'm going to unfortunately miss the 2 games next 2 games because I'm at work. But I will be obviously watching them on my phone. Well, no, I'll be listening on my phone. I'll be listening because obviously I drive, so I can't watch. But then obviously rewatch. What I do then is when I get back in from work, I sit up and rewatch the games. Crazy. They don't like it when we win full stop. All the more reason to love it. Absolutely. Curry's going for Dessers, man of the match. Fair enough. Good shout. Mike Wilson's a super Jack Butler and managed to stay awake and earn a clean sheet. Absolutely. Rangers fighting for the ball now. It is with Dowell. It is with Goldson. It's kind of just letting, I think now, just let the time tick down. 92 minutes on the clock. Ibrox has emptied slowly. It's game over. Todd Cantwell dribbles with the ball now, stops, plays it back. Rangers just content to let it go, let it take the sting out of it, let it finish off. Scott Wright now on the run with the ball, comes in field, little ball into Cyril Dessers, knocks it off. Down goes the Rangers player. Referee says nothing doing. St Johnstone have it. Up the pitch, 92.5 minutes on the clock. St Johnstone trying to break, and they are breaking in numbers now. Todd Cantwell chasing the man back, getting back, fighting back. Brings down his man, and it is a free kick to Rangers and a yellow card probably for Cantwell. Here it is, a yellow card for Cantwell. Ross, yeah, he has been good. 20th of the 12th, 2023, the night Brendan's arse collapsed. No problems, DS. Anytime, buddy. Joe 90 says Dessers or Lundstrom. Yeah, Lundstrom was good in the first half until he had to go off, bless him. That horrific tackle on him. Hope he's okay. Really can't afford any other injuries. We really, not to central midfielders anyway. I mean, what we're going to do if Lundstrom's out? Is it Leon King and Dujon Sterling? Butland could have spent most of the game sitting in the technical area reading a paper while watching the game through. Super Jack, more Mr. Freeze. Yeah. 93 minutes is up, guys. It is up now. It's just however much the referee's adding on to stoppages. Looks like a 2-0. Hopefully a 2-0. Hopefully they don't get a consolation. They don't deserve it. They certainly don't deserve it. 183 people watching, guys. Smash the sub, please, if you haven't done so, and hit that like. Here we go. St Johnstone free kick. Shot comes in way over the bar. Jack just jumps up in the air, try and keep warm. Might as well do something to keep warm, mightn't he? Thank you, Colshy. Not a problem, buddy. And there we go. It's all over. Yes. Come on. Guys, it's on. It's on. You know what? How many times in the past would we have ballsed this up? How many times in the past would we have bottled this when we had a chance to close them? We've done it. We've done it. Curry, careful, you'll get banned. But we've not. We've done it. We've come out again. Yet another example of right mentality, right place. What we want. Guys, this is looking better now. This is looking like a real sea change. This is looking like a real change of mentality. Down to 2 points, one game in hand. We're coming after you, Celtic. There is no escape. The mighty Gers are after you. We want our title back. We want you back in your box. This is our city. This is Glasgow. Glasgow is blue. It ain't green and grey. It's blue. Now do one. We're coming. We're coming to get you. Come on! No worries, KW. No worries. Another clean sheet, Ross. Great point. Up we go. Up we go. Yes, says Curry. You get banned as a Celtic fan here because we are the people. By God, we need a centre forward. We do. Onwards and upwards, RM says. Absolutely. James Lindsay, happy days. 2 points and it's still a game in hand. Absolutely, James. This is optimism. This is it. Come on. Come on. Right, guys. Fantastic day tonight. I'm going to call that a night for tonight. It's getting late. I am tired. I am knackered tonight, guys. I've been at work 8 hours today from 5:30 this morning. Thank you so much. Absolutely, Matt. Brilliant result. Thank you to everyone who's joined me tonight. Guys, if I can just ask, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't hit the like yet, please hit the like on your way out, guys. As always, no problems, Matt, buddy. Guys, it has been an absolute pleasure talking to you, as always, here on the channel. Love talking Rangers. Love being on here with you guys. Gordon Turnbull, thank you very much. No problems, buddy. Mike says, here we come. Teddy Beard says, I remember a year ago, 2-1 down at Pittodrie, going in stoppage time, 3-2 Rangers, 2 goals from Sky Arthur. Oh, miss Scotty. GG Mentz. Another one going to get banned in a minute. James says, cheers, folks. Absolutely, James. Cheers, folks. Night Bears, absolutely, Joe. Night Bears, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you all. Guys, remember, Christmas Day pod. I am mad. I am doing a Christmas Day podcast. Come and join me for that. 07, absolutely. Thanks, Erin. No promise, Colshy. Also, just a quick publicity drive for tomorrow. Guys, remember, tomorrow, it is the Q&A podcast, 8:30 here on the channel. Come and join me for the Q&A podcast. It's looking 90% certain that I'll have Laura on with me for the podcast tomorrow, so come and join us, please, for that. 3 points, Owen. Absolutely, always a sunny day buster. Absolutely. Cheers, Owen. No problems, Mike. See you later, guys. Same players, Owen. We just don't have a clown for a manager. Agree, RM. We have a real professional manager now. And Teddy Beard says, yes, come on, the Rangers. Absolutely, Teddy Beard. Come on, the Rangers. Okay, come on. Guys, on the way out, smash that like. And remember always, never forget, it's our city. We are the people.